Today Real Madrid beat Olympiacos 4-3. And after the game, Mbappe and Camavinga talked. And well, this is everything they said. Now, before I get on to that real quick, for those that don't know, Raul Asensio's grandfather passed away yesterday. Rest in peace. Also, this came out about Vini Jr. and Xabi Alonso. Vini Jr. was on his way to the locker room after the game. Then Xabi Alonso called him back to hug him. Then there was also this, that Camavinga is not injured. He was subbed off due to a severe cold he's suffering from. He was having difficulty breathing. But anyways, Mbappe said this, "My teammates are making great balls for me. I'm so lucky to play with them. I'm so lucky to play in this team. I always try to score goals. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But the idea is to always hold the team in every way possible. What happened in our bad streak? We played badly. That's what happened. And when you play badly, you don't win. I think tonight we did better. We fought hard for the badge. And we showed that we really want to compete." Now, if you're enjoying the video so far, just like the video so I know. And if you want to stay updated with Real Madrid news, just follow. Winning is very important. We haven't won in the last 3 matches. And this is an important win for us. Our goal is to finish the first stage of the Champions League with the top 8 teams. It was a tough match. We started very poorly, with a lot of ball losses. Mbappe on the recent criticism against Real Madrid. I see the team performing well. There are things that need improvement, and I know that people are talking from the outside. This is normal in a club like this. We all as players need to pull together. I won't say that we're against those who oppose us from the outside, because we are with Real Madrid fans, and we are giving our all for the badge. I'm really happy for the team's victory. All 4 games were the team share. The most important thing is bringing Real Madrid back to winning ways. We need to protect ourselves, the manager, the staff. We want Madristas to feel that we are together, and all in the same direction. In a ship, there could be storms, but no one will jump off the ship. We are all together to win titles this year. Then he said this about Vini. For a right back, it's a nightmare to play against Vini for 90 minutes. He's incredible. He was amazing tonight, and we are lucky to have him. Vini had a great game. It is a luxury to have him here at Real Madrid. And he said it is an honor to be among the few players who have scored 4 goals for Real Madrid in the UEFA Champions League, alongside Di Stefano, Puskas, and Cristiano. Now the reporter said to Mbappe, "You scored 4 goals, Kylian." Mbappe said, "Yes, but I missed 2 super easy chances that I should have scored from. Dependence on me for not scoring against Rayo, Liverpool, and Elche." Yes, but you don't have to say that the team is dependent on me. You have to say that Kylian is one of the people responsible for why we haven't won, because my job is to score goals. You have to say that Kylian hasn't scored and he has to score. Olympiacos fans chanted against me in French. Yes, during the warm-up. They spoke in French, but it was bad French. The accent was bad. It's fine, I was focused on my team, and I leave with what I did on the pitch and the good response. And they compared him to Cristiano. He said, "I still have a long way to go to reach his level here." And the last thing about Mbappe is that he has been named man of the match 10 times for Real Madrid this season. Then this is what Camavinga said. They asked him about the controversy in the media. He said, "The press is talking too much. I see everything. This is a dressing room more united than ever to help the coach in the worst of times. Champions League standings. The most important thing is to win every match. And we've taken an important step. We will continue working in this manner." And he said that Kylian always scores. He didn't score in the last 3 matches. And today he scored 4 goals. He's a fantastic player. And he said, "We were better, we won, and scored a lot of goals. We are happy with today's win." Winning is always a good thing. Of course, the last matches weren't good, but we are happy with the team's mindset. We have to keep this up. And he said we will do everything to help our coach. And the first way to do that is to win. And also, Real Madrid beat a team from Greece away in the UCL for the first time ever. And Jorge Sepicon said this, "The reality is that Real Madrid's team collectively is bad. The worst defense of the entire season for sure. But they have up top 2 beasts that for the moment are getting them out of trouble." And lastly, Guillermo said this, "This is Xabi Alonso's best lesson so far. For better or worse, everything can change very quickly at Real Madrid." Now, with that being said, let me know what you guys think.